Now he's open for three. And we've got an over-the-back call going against Texas. I believe it's going to be Connor Ashley. Go the Badgers. It's 2 shots the rest of the way for Texas. 1-1 here for Butch. And Butch today 3 of 4 from the line. A critical miss on the front end of a 1-1 for a guy who's had a heck of an afternoon.
Well, just a little bit of a deflating play. Now Wisconsin needs a stop.
Abrams off a screen. Fadeaway shot.
He is so hard to guard because he's always moving. And Joe Krabenhoff has probably run a marathon. We're saying marathon of hoops. He's run a marathon trying to keep up with A.J. Abrams.
16 for Abrams, who's got a couple of 30-point games to his credit already this season. Still a 1-possession game into the final minute.
Need to get something inside. If they can get it inside and then kick it out, that's fine. But they need to get something where they have a chance to get to the free throw line.
And methodical as always. Shot clock's down to 8. Bohannon. He didn't have much of a choice, but the rebound to Flowers. And a fresh 35 with a shot clock now turned off. And a timeout called by Bo Ryan. Wow.
What a great rebound by Michael Flowers. That's the kind of game-winning rebound that champions grab, and it's going to give them a chance to tie the ball game or at least pull within 1. But Jason Bohannon, after Marcus Landry bobbled it, Bohannon comes away with it and shot it maybe a little bit too early, but that's a big-time rebound. A big-time rebound because Abrams had a beat on that ball, and Bo Ryan very calmly calling the timeout to give his team a chance.
Stay put on the couch. We got it all covered for you today and tonight.
Just don't want to give up an open 3 here or an offensive rebound.
Landry. Baseline jumper, 1-point game, 18 seconds to go. Timeout on the floor. Is there enough gas in the tank left for the Longhorns to get out of here with a victory?
They only have to play 18 seconds now.
Ashley to inbound it to Abrams.
There's the quick trap. Boy, he's so quick to get around it. They can't choose. They got to foul.
Krabenhoff tried to foul him and finally gets him on the second opportunity, but almost 7 seconds come off the clock. And Abrams has not attempted a free throw today, does not get to the line very much, but he is 13 of 14 on the season and shot about 90% last year as well. One of the guys Rick Barnes wants at the line, he'll get 2.
Wow. So you get a 90% free throw shooter. And so many strange things happen after the holidays. First game back, not a lot of practices.
1 of 2 for Abrams.
And now on the road, if they choose to, Wisconsin can wind up going for a win.
11.3 seconds to go. Krabenhoff will inbound it for the Badgers.
And this is where not having Trayvon Hughes really hurts, because he could get the ball in with his speed and get it up court very, very quickly. They need to get it to Flowers, let him bring it up.
Defended by Abrams.
Got to get something going toward the basket.
Screen by Butch. 5 seconds left. Flowers for 3! Wisconsin takes the lead!
What a play by Flowers to the end.
Flowers stole it, threw it as high up in the air as he could. Time expires, and the Badgers have won here in Austin.
Bo Ryan is a thief. What a win by Wisconsin, and what a play by Michael Flowers.
A contested 3, a steal, and then a heady play as he's falling out of bounds to toss it as high up in the air as he can, and time runs out on the Longhorns.
With Bo Ryan going for the win off the high pick. The old axiom, you don't go for a tie on the road, you go for the win.
You talk about a character-building afternoon for Wisconsin.
You can see the high pick by Butch. It was going to be a little pick and pop. Abrams goes underneath and he knocks it down. And Texas tried to inbound it quickly, and Michael Flowers, all Big Ten defensive team, steals the ball, knocks it away. I'll tell you what, that's an amazing finish and an amazing play by Michael Flowers, both offensively and defensively. What a win.
The Wisconsin bench explodes. Let's see how Bo Ryan feels about the big win.
Yeah, huge win. Coach, let's go through that last play first. What were you looking for?
Well, we run a little rub at the top with a big who can shoot the three. We pick and pop on that, so if they came hard to Flowers and more or less tried that hard hedge on him, we were throwing it back to Butch. They didn't hard hedge. Mike got some separation, and he actually, I think he was surprised that he had room to get the shot off, and he hit it. So I'll take that anytime.
Coach, then he follows with a heck of a defensive play, throws it high and up in the air. What did you think about that one?
Well, in some situations we do that. I always tell them the story of the team that lost the championship and the other team got it in and won. I said, just make sure if you throw it in the air, you don't hit anything. And Mike didn't.
Characterize this win for your gentlemen. Less than 12 hours before game time, you lose your starting point guard and leading scorer. What does it say about your guys?
Well, I think the game says a lot. All I can say is I'm happy for them. I feel badly for Trayvon, but he knows now that he has a team that picks up the fallen. So that's about all I can say.
Congratulations on a great win, Bo.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it.
An emotional Bo Ryan savoring these final moments of a 67-66 win. One of the seniors, Michael Flowers, with a big shot, and then the presence of mind, Jay, to step in and come up with a steal as well.
Well, you can see the little pick and pop action. Brian Butch squaring up for a shot as well, but Abrams went underneath. And how about the heads-up play? After you make a great shot, not just dancing around, he went and made a game-winning play. And Michael Flowers, not only with the rebound he grabbed a little bit earlier, which we talked about being a potential game-winning play, he made a championship-caliber play, knocking that shot down and making that steal.
Without their leading scorer, Trayvon Hughes, the rest of the Badgers step up, led by Flowers and Butch, and they beat Texas here in Austin 67-66. For more on this game, tune into ESPN News for a post-game extra. For Jay Billis, Doris Burke, and our entire crew, I'm Dan Schulman, saying so long from Austin, Texas. Our marathon of hoops on ESPN2 continues with San Diego and Kentucky standing by. But first, let's send you back to the studio and rejoin Scott Reese and Stephen Bardo.